Hello and welcome to Avasam Insights. I'm Mark and today I want to talk to you about getting started with WooCommerce and Avasam. It's really quite easy to do. So we're going to assume that you have already set up your WordPress website and installed the WooCommerce product add-in to make it an e-commerce site. What we'll need to do then is to integrate your WordPress and WooCommerce site into Avasam. So to do that, we're going to go to Settings and Sales Channel Integrations. We'll click Add Sales Channel. We'll find WooCommerce. If you want to look at the documentation, you can click this button here. We're going to go straight to Add. So you can integrate multiple accounts to your account, multiple WooCommerce accounts or sites to your Avasam account once you're off of the initial starter subscription. So you should always give a reference here that will allow you to pick them out from each other. Obviously you'll usually be targeting different markets or different product ranges, and you want to make sure that you're making changes to the right one. So we're going to hit next. So what we need now is we need the website endpoint, a consumer key and a consumer secret value. So the website endpoint can be found here. It is literally just the start of your address for your site. The next thing we need is to go to WooCommerce and Settings, because we want to set up the consumer key and the consumer secret. So under Advanced, we're going to go first to Legacy API, and I'm going to make sure that's enabled. So that's correct. If you need to tick that, then remember to save changes. Next we're going to go to REST API. So for each site or app you connect to your site, you're going to create an API key. So as you can see here, there's none at the moment. I'm just going to click Create an API Key here. You can also use the Add Key button. So again, we need to describe what you're using these credentials for. This means later on, if you need to, you can always cut off a specific site that you don't want working with your specific program. So this is the Avasam demo integration. So if you have multiple users, make sure you know which one is being logged in as for this, and make sure it's set to read and write, because obviously we're not just downloading orders, we want to be able to update those orders as dispatched with tracking information, and we want to be able to send stock level updates and price changes. So we hit Generate API Key. So as you can see here, we have two values and a QR code. We're going to ignore the QR code. So starting with the consumer key, go back here and we paste that. And then we go to the consumer secret, copy that, and we paste that, and we hit next. Now as you can see, that has been integrated successfully. There's a little green box at the top right hand corner just to confirm that. And we can now see that it shows up as an integrated channel. If we jump into this configuration, one thing to remember is make sure stock updates and price updates are enabled and save those. That means that when you get an update from your supplier about stock levels, that can be passed back to the channel to avoid you overselling. And the price update means you can make changes to the price in Avasam and it will be passed up during the next sync. So we're just going to save that. Now the next thing to remember is that you want to be able to sell products. So if you haven't already, you'll be sourcing products from the catalogue and adding them to your inventory. From the inventory, you'll be listing those using the listing tools, which are under Listing Manager and the WooCommerce entry. And that once they're listed by Avasam on the WooCommerce site, any orders that people make will be downloaded. You'll be invoiced for them, and then the supplier will dispatch them. Once the supplier dispatches them, then as I mentioned earlier on, confirmation of dispatch will be sent back to Avasam along with any tracking numbers, and we will pass it up to WooCommerce so that it can be sent on to your customers, just to keep everything nice and easy for you. So if you have any questions at the end of this video, you can always contact us. There's the live chat, which generally appears down here on the right. We have the support tickets up here, or you can email us on support@avasam.com. Please don't hesitate to get in touch if you need to check anything out. Thank you once again for watching.